We are just weeks away from the 2019 Game Developers Conference, and organizers want to let you know about the COURAGEOUSDEVELOPERSWHO will be participating in the popular GDC Pitch event at GD Play this year. If you have never been to GD Play, know that it's a showcase for some of the most interesting, emerging independent developers and their games. GD Pitch is a special event where select GD Play demonstrate their game pitching skills in front of a panel of expert judges, as well as a live audience. This year GD Pitch will take place Wednesday and Thursday, March 20th and 21st, during GD 2019, and it will again be hosted by Jason Della Rocca of the investment platform Execution Labs. 10 selected dev teams will each be offered a pitch prep and training. Then get 5 minutes to pitch, followed by questions, advice, and feedback from the judges. Each day the judges will declare a best pitch and award a complimentary all-access pass to GD 2019. It's always an exciting event, so leave some time in your GD 2019 schedule to drop by and check it out. GD Pitch
DAY1
Wednesday, March 20th
12:30至1:30 p.m.
Pitcher's Game GD Pitch
DAY2
Thursday, March 21st
12:45至1:45 p.m.
Pitcher's Game GD Play exhibitors opt in to participate in GD Pitch via GD Connect. Selected studios are given strict format instructions and rules, as well as a time slot on one of the 2 days. As you can see, each of these events is expected to run about an hour and will take place at the Career Center Theater in the North Hall of San Francisco. As Moscone Convention Center, it promises to be an engaging high-energy competition, so leave time to check it out as you are planning out your conference. Schedule the Acto and like any GDC 2019 session scheduler. Bring your team to GD, register a group of 10 or more and save 10% on conference passes. Learn more. For more details on GDC 2019 visit the show's official website, or subscribe to regular updates via Facebook, Twitter, or Gamasutra and GD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Come out to the 2019 Game Developers Conference in San Francisco next month for a crash course in how to survive and thrive as an indie dev who needs to be terminally online. From someone who did not have the luxury of logging off when one of her games blew up, specifically, Fulbright art director and Dream Daddy co-creator Leighton Gray will be at GD to present a talk on Dream Daddies and Fearful Fathers, how indies can cope with being terminally online, as part of Independent Game Summit. Based on what she learned from what Gray calls an internet-induced nervous breakdown in the wake of Dream Daddy's success, this talk is meant to help you better weather successes and failures by cultivating a healthier relationship with the internet. Gray will show you how she regained her own sense of emotional normalcy and understanding, and hopefully better prepare you for the twists and turns you will encounter in your own game-making career. Do not miss out. For more information about Gray's talk and many others, make sure to check out GDC 2019 session scheduler. It's regularly updated with bootlegs, and it's a useful tool for planning out your GD 2019, which takes place March 18th through the 22nd at the newly renovated Moscone Center in San Francisco. Bring your team to GD, register a group of 10 or more and save 10% on conference passes. Learn more. For more details on GDC 2019, visit the show's official website, or subscribe to regular updates via Facebook, Twitter, or Gamasutra and GDC are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. What started out as review bombing of Red Candle Games, Devotion has escalated over the weekend, and the Taiwanese developer has issued yet another statement and apology in hopes of calming the situation. According to Eurogamer, the issue stems from a small art asset used in-game. A poster that references a years-old meme that mocks Chinese President Xi Jinping over the Chinese government's 2017 censorship-driven ban of a Winnie the Pooh movie. It's not the first time a small art asset like this has turned up trouble for a game studio. Many companies have come under fire in the past for using inappropriate images in a shipped game, but for Red Candle Games, an apology and quick fix seemingly have not been able to calm the storm. Shortly after the poster was discovered, Red Candle Games issued a statement on Steam, saying that the art in question was a placeholder that was accidentally included in the final game. However, once the poster caught online eyes, Devotion saw its Steam reviews plummet from overwhelmingly positive to mostly negative. Currently, the listing has recovered to mixed, but have 9,000 negative reviews to 5,800 positive ones. When the art material was made, each teammate was busy working on one's own tasks while chasing the deadline. None of the other colleagues were aware of this. It was until we received a private report made by a player on February 21st that we realized what was exactly written on that art material. Upon learning of this, we immediately replaced the art material within an hour, reads Red Candle Games' second statement on the matter. This is not what we visioned for, but unfortunately the damage has been made. For that, we take full responsibility. We deeply regret and are awfully sorry for the sensitive art material, and that when the incident first came out, we failed to put ourselves into your position. While the fallout started as review bombing, the situation has escalated. Red Candle Games sets its relationship with its publishers in Devent, and Winking Skywalker has been terminated and the studio is on the hook for relevant loss. Based on the terms of their contract, the studio has seen its account on the major Chinese social media site Weibo shut down as well. The developer's third statement on its Steam page mentions that information ranging from incorrectly estimated to intentionally falsified has been making the rounds online, and asks players to shift the focus back to the game's core message while the studio decides how to move forward. Monomi Park's Nick Popovich speaking to Waypoint about industry culture. It's no secret that the game industry views crunch as an accessory evil, where developers work themselves to the bone in order to make deadlines. But it does not have to be like that. With changes being put into Motonto, give developers a healthy working environment and stability in case things go south. Over at Monomi Park, the studio behind Slime Rancher, developers abided before 0-hour work weeks during the game's development. In a recent interview with Waypoint, game director Nick Popovich discusses how it was possible. According to Popovich, the 0-hour work week is not written in any contract at Monomi Park, which currently has 2 employees, but is part of a larger philosophy Popovich has on development. There are plenty of people out there with good intentions, he says. You see this all the time in the Bay Area. I think plenty of studios start with that as a goal. But they say, but, of course, in order to get started, to get our foot in the door, we are all going to have to crunch. We are all going to have to overextend ourselves. He credits his previous experience at both Castaway Entertainment and Three Rings Design as formative when it came to sticking with the far 0-hour workweek and other responsibilities. Even in college, he explains, I was aware of the brutal working conditions in the industry. When you are in college, it was called the cave lab, where you are making digital art in the dark with a bunch of other people who want to get into video games. You are spending all night working on things because you want to be the best and have the portfolio and everything.